Hey everybody, welcome back to Whiteboard Finance. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what we normally talk about on this channel. I've been giving out free information for almost 4 years now, all related to building wealth, investing, and essentially financial literacy. This is going to be a video where I talk about 3 things that most finance YouTubers fail to mention in their videos, me included up until this point. Today's video is about the 3 most important investments you can possibly make, and by making these 3 investments, I can almost guarantee that this will be your best ROI during your investing journey. Let's get into it. The number 1 best investment that you can possibly make is in your own health. Show me the richest person in the world who is terminally ill, and I'll show you someone who would trade all of their riches to have their health back. We as Americans neglect our health almost on a daily basis. The percentage of American adults aged 20 and over with obesity is 42.5%. If you add the number of overweight people over 20, this number becomes a staggering 73.6%. So what can we do to better invest in our health? Number 1 is form better eating habits or diet. Eating the right selection of foods is essential for ensuring that we're getting all of the right nutrients in our system. Number 2 is regular exercise. I've been going live on Instagram every time I work out on my exercise bike, and I do this to provide value for the people on the live stream by answering their questions, but I also selfishly go live in order for me not to focus and forget about the workout itself. By the time 35 minutes is up, I've worked up an incredible sweat and knocked out my workout for the day. So once you start to develop a proper exercise routine, humans are creatures of habit. It will start to feel weird when you don't work out, and you will almost feel guilty that you skipped a workout for that day. Number 3 is sleep. With so many devices and blue screens filling up our bedrooms at night, it's no wonder that most people are sleep deprived, agitated, and overall exhausted. You should aim to get 8 hours of good quality sleep every night if possible. And remember, the bedroom is for sleeping and not for video games and cell phones. I'm incredibly guilty of bringing in iPads, cell phones, and other devices into the bedroom instead of focusing on reading a good book or just relaxing with my wife. Number 4 are chemicals. Whether your chemical of choice is alcohol, nicotine, or Adderall because you work in finance, we need to eliminate chemicals going into our bodies as much as possible. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of everything in moderation. However, introducing more and more foreign substances into our bodies hurts our ability to sleep well, exercise to our fullest potential, and it also leads to poor eating habits. This ends up sabotaging the first 3 points that we talked about here. For example, in college, I used to work out hard, play soccer multiple times a week at a high level, but I would party even harder. All of the working out that went into that effort and working out and going to the gym and playing soccer was essentially eliminated by the amount of partying I did. Was it worth it? Absolutely, it was worth it. It was awesome. I loved it. But then you grow out of that phase and understand that the older you get, the better you have to take care of yourself overall so that you have more time with your loved ones later in life, which leads me to investment number 2. The second most important investment that you can possibly make is having more time. Again, if you show me the richest man in the world who doesn't have any free time and just works and works and works, I'll show you someone who's leading a pointless existence. Time is the greatest gift in our lives. The reason I didn't list time as number 1 is because if you are ill but have all the time in the world, you are still not able to utilize or enjoy that time to the fullest. That's why my order in this video is health first, time second. Here are some better ways that you can invest your time or gain more time overall. Number 1 is get rich. So this sounds stupid or really broad, but at the end of the day, money is just freedom units. That's all it is. Money is freedom units and options. Time is money and money is time. The more money you have, the more freedom units you have. Life is like a big sandwich. The more bread you have, the less you have to eat. So how do we get rich, Marco? Easy. In a free market society, you are rewarded for the value that you produce and bring to the marketplace. This is why I'm a fan of the big shovel concept, aka increasing your income as much as possible. I'm not a fan of making coffee at home in order to save $2.73 just to get caffeinated for your W-2 8 to 5 job that will simply keep you in the middle class hamster wheel for the next 40 years of your life. You need to think outside of the box and find pockets of wants or needs or problems that society has and fill those with solutions via a product or a service. If you aren't the entrepreneurial type and do enjoy the routine of a W-2 job, you may want to learn a high value skill that you can bring to the marketplace, and it'll actually provide you with a big shovel and a high income. If you invested your high income and live in a low cost of living area, you still may be able to leave the rat race sooner than others. The last essential component to becoming financially free and getting your time back is by lowering your monthly cost to where your investment income either matches or outpaces your expenses. This can be achieved in many ways, but the most common are through rental property income, dividend income, or having a large enough taxable portfolio that you can draw down from annually. Again, there are many ways to build streams of income to outpace your expenses, but you have to remember some of these are not going to be 100% passive. So now that we're healthy and now that we have some time back, what is the third most important investment that we can make in our lives? The third most important investment that we can make is forming strong relationships with others. Whether this is via family, friends, a life partner, or even a neighbor, humans are social creatures that need a natural support system in the form of other humans. I see so many people that are isolated either by working from home, being a famous influencer, or living through social media. We simply don't have a deep connection with other humans that can potentially lead us to dark places. I feel like social media has created a veneer or an illusion that everyone is living an absolutely incredible life, and I feel like if you aren't living your life surrounded with all this cool stuff that looks so cool online, you may feel like you aren't where you're supposed to be in life, which usually couldn't be further from the truth. Investing in strong relationships can help you achieve all the other things that we talked about in this video. If you find a workout buddy at the gym, not only are you investing in that relationship with that buddy, but you are investing in your health as well. If you find a friend or someone you can talk to, starting a business or certain investments that may be lucrative down the road, you are now investing in that relationship, but also potentially investing in time-saving activities in the form of investing. So once your shovel gets big enough, this will truly allow you to change the world via philanthropy and giving back. All the richest people that I knew during my time in commercial real estate and working in capital markets were the most giving. Remember, helping others is one of the best ways to feel like you're giving back, and by doing so, this inevitably makes you feel good about yourself. One of the reasons that I even started Whiteboard Finance was to be able to give back and teach others financial literacy and investing who may have not had the opportunity to learn these things in person. I'm simply teaching to the masses via YouTube what I learned during my formal education with my finance degree and my career in finance. And I've been blessed enough for this to be my full-time gig. So with that, I didn't mean for this video to be like preachy or get on my soapbox or anything like that. But I feel like when you invest in these three components that we talked about, health, time, and relationships, aka giving back and forming strong relationships, your life will increase for the better. I can almost guarantee you that. These components, not only do they provide mental clarity, they provide fulfillment for your soul as well. So I know we talk a lot about dollars and cents, but these three things right here are true wealth in my opinion. Please share the video, please give it a like, just please support the channel. I've been doing this for a long time, asking for nothing in return. All I ask is that you share this video with your friends and family. Thank you so much and have a prosperous day.
Yeah, you like that? Look at these guns, son. I can bench 120, 7-inch vertical. What's up?